G'day, I'm David G, Sheshnag Mundia, Sheshnag.com, and what on earth is Kundalini? This video is about a recent workshop I've done called Forging Excalibur, Knights of the Round Table Immersive. It's with a guy called Michael Lauria, and you know me, I like a little bit of bromance. So I've been hanging out with this geezer for a while, and I think he's beautiful. I think, speaking of being the creator, and I know that I can attract anything into my life, then this year I started off trying to be embodying the goal of being a bit more polished, a bit more mature in my representation of myself, a bit more empowered. And for these reasons I found Michael Lauria attractive. Not in that way. Nah, in both ways. So I ended up going to join his group, and then there was the offer to go to the weekend immersive and do an 8-week course of development. And I thought it was a great opportunity, so I took it. We went away for the weekend in Melbourne, so it cost me a fair bit of money. I'm pretty committed to this stuff. I'm a bit workshopped out now though. I've been to 3 workshops in the last 3 months, and I'm going to give myself a break, especially as I return to work and look for a flatmate. So we went away to this beautiful village in this nice building, and there was 8 of us, and we sat down, and it was beautiful. It was well structured. Like I said, mate, it's like polished. None of these like crap handouts or anything. It's like a schmick book. There's seats there, you know. It's like a mix between spirituality and functionality, which I found really appealing. In that, it was really along my lines of what I'm really passionate about. Of course, I come with my own Omji flavour to do with yoga and tantra, but there's this massive thing going on at the moment, and this is what I grew to appreciate over the weekend, apart from really beautiful connections with really beautiful men trying their best to be a better version. The thing I appreciated the most is that globally there's this massive thing going on, which is phenomenal, and I stand in awe of the great being in regards to it. But what's going on is a collective global purging, and it has to do with ancestral patterns, it has to do with disembodied, disempowered males, it has to do with reinvigoration of the Shakti, the female energy within the female species. And there's also a lot of this stuff that I'm really passionate about, and what my passion is, apart from Kundalini and Sheshnag and the invisible world, my passion is the subconscious neuroses. I'm really fascinated by what I do when I don't know I'm doing it, and then I like to watch that in other people. So it's a beautiful experience. Ultimately, we talk about paradigms, and I've talked about these for a while, with your subconscious value and belief system that is like a sieve. I've done a video called The Sieve, and everything goes through this filtration of your own paradigm with your own belief and value system to either receive validation or invalidation, and then you act from that. So saying that the subconscious mind is like the water in the lake and the conscious mind's the lake, then more of it, the mind is the subconscious. So we were delving into understanding our own mind, and Michael's really good to cut through all the bullshit and just ask the right precise questions. I thought it was a fantastic experience, and the other 8 lads did too. I like how he just, like, you come up, like he'd set a subject or he'd set a page aside in the workbook, and we worked through that, and then we'd go around and then talk about that, and then if there was any deviation from the subject, then he'd go, okay, let's get back on the subject, and this is how are you feeling about it, but not telling us, making us realise and work out our own answers. So it was a beautiful experience. I'm really fortunate that I went, or I was able to attend, and I just wanted to do a bit of a wrap on it. I thought it was a great workshop, really well presented. It was a close-knit, safe, confidential group of men, which made it all that much more to grow into a closeness and openness that's rare. So thank you for the opportunity, and that's my review on it. Peace. And I'll be happy to participate or assist in any future opportunities, but you know this. And since I've got to put a plug, this is it. You can turn off now if you don't want the plug. You can subscribe. No, I don't even know if that's the right angle to the subscribe button. Or you can buy the What on Earth is Kundalini series on Amazon and Kindle. Peace. Share the world. Have a great day. Om Namah Shivaya. Hara Hara Mahadev.